Okay, stream should be up. Time to go open the actual stream in YouTube so I can see the chat and actually send the link. That would probably be, a good idea. Or of course I could just not, but that would probably not be a good idea. So I think I'll do it. Oh no, I have my own stream open now. Here you go, time to send it into the Discord. And there you go. Stream should be up there. Let me open up my chat. Welcome Skeletron Prime, Terran, and Xavian. Master Mode Forza Warzy THC when? Ooh, I thought you were gonna ask Master Mode Forza Warzy Hardcore when, which would be a different question because I already did that. I want something more casual. So this is just casual Master Hardcore. We're not gonna stress ourselves out too much. But Master Mode Forza Warzy THC is definitely something I'd be interested in. But I do feel like everyone would die within grace. I don't know, just some random thought I had. Here you go, we're gonna do the THC strat of rushing into a cave with absolutely no resources. This can't end badly, it's only Master Hardcore. Oh, I thought we were falling. Okay. I was just, ready for, a very, very long drop. Okay, we're just walking into this cave here. Oh, yay, we got a torch. Cool. So as you guys can see, that is the THC meta strat. If you don't know what to do, just walk into a cave blindly until you get a torch. That's how all the professionals do it. Okay, that's a pressure plate, so we have to fall past it. We're doing the THC strats here, so we're not doing any boring hardcore strats. We're doing THC strats. I'm sure it will have an incredible success rate. We do have to avoid slimes though, because they deal damage, which would be nice if we had health, but unfortunately we don't right now. So we're gonna try to avoid taking damage. Shoe spikes, as we all know, the best possible drop from these cabins. So I'm pretty sure we should be beating the game soon. Flare gun is also amazing. Best weapon. It can kill the destroyer. Now to try and not die to that pressure plate. Okay. Could live with a bit less damage. Oh, that's another cabin. Do we have a recall? No, we do not have a recall. Okay, let's move some blocks around then. Okay, we're going to place a torch. Okay, that should be good. I'm sorry if I'm giving anyone anxiety. That's not my intention. That's just a pleasant side effect. There we go. And see, we're perfectly safe. See? Perfect start. Now we're just gonna get this chest. Getting wood or any gear in hardcore is just, yeah, that's boring. Okay, we got a mace. It's a bit cringe to actually use a weapon, but I suppose I'll do it. Guess I have to actually jump onto the minecart like a casual. Well, that jellyfish has a lot of HP. I don't actually feel like using all the shuriken, so I'm just gonna despawn it. We're gonna explore over here for a bit. May as well, since we're already going this way. Hopefully we can find another life crystal. Okay, we just took a bit of damage. Okay. Should be good. And I think that was a pleasant first cave journey. How's it going? We got a cave, and we got 2 recall potions, and we got a flare gun, so I'm pretty sure we instantly won by this point. Also, we got an apple, so we did win. We're also gonna try to actually get wood. That might be a good idea. Although, those two slimes are looking pretty scary, I'm not going to lie. I'm gonna just walk over here real fast. There we go. Now let's see if we missed any chests on the way down, because the one downside of going into a cave with no torches is you can't actually see anything, believe it or not. It's a minor disadvantage. Just slight disadvantage. Okay. Oh, we missed the chest. That would have been nice. Oh, look, the chest had torches. Ooh, and an armored aglet. Nice. Let's see. If we could get another chest, maybe with torches as well, that would also be cool. Now, I think there was an area with a pressure plate here we have to be careful about. Yeah, it was that area. Okay. Slight jump. Fall. Okay. And it looks like we have a nice gem tree, so that will be good for getting some stone. Welcome, Nasonator. Okay, here's the railroad. We never explored that side. We have our healing, again. So we have basically 170 available HP. Which means we can be a bit less cautious, and that should maybe be enough? No. It'll be one short. Sad. Okay. Well, as you all know, being one gem short of a hook is my favorite thing in Terraria. So this is very enjoyable. We have a red slime, which is a bit annoying. Okay, we can just go past. Actually, I do want that mining potion, though. That'd be convenient. There we go. And there's another cave down here, which would be nice to explore, just to figure out what we're dealing with. We do also have a bit of wood now. And we can also go down to that cave if we want. Now, we shouldn't recall anymore, because it's about to be night, and recalling at night this early on is not the best idea. Probably should mine that platinum ore because it's not THC, but mining ore is annoying and takes time, and I don't feel like doing that, so we're just gonna skip past it. Plus, I mean, it's not for the worthy, so how could we possibly die? It's only Master Hardcore. Like, come on. It's the easiest mode ever. You still need to be cautious? I have no idea what you're talking about. It's not for the worthy. I think it's fine. There's not like a single stupid way we could possibly die. Look, we have an amethyst hook. It's the best hook in the game. Okay. Nice chest. Just need to make sure it's not trapped. This is drunk, by the way, so we can get both ores, which is why we have both lead and iron. I haven't played Drunk Master in a good while. Then again, I haven't also, like, really played hardcore on stream in a while. Although I have been playing a bit of hardcore off stream, and THC, it's not really hardcore because it's classic, so, you know, it doesn't really count. The main threats players, anyway. Honestly, hardcore PvP is honestly easier in my opinion than non-hardcore PvP, because in hardcore PvP, like, you can 1v3 and just kill a team and get all their loot, whereas you can't really do that in softcore, so it's a lot more boring. You have to actually have a team. So I really like YOLOing teams in THC. I can't do that as much in, like, Terraria PvP Adventure, which is like THC but across multiple sessions and not hardcore. Okay. Nothing really over there. nothing really over here. Okay. And we can go down and explore the cavern layer. Says it doesn't count because you win practically every THC. My win rate's like 25%. That is not every THC. Like, no, these are just lies. Blatant propaganda. Designed to make you guys think I'm good at trivia. I am not. And there's like literally nothing here. That is sad. It'd be really nice. Okay, so like my main intention for the series is to like just play a lot more casually. Ooh, those are emeralds. Don't mind if I do. Play a lot more casually, not immediately go for everything, like disregarding like any like, you know, danger or like progression. Like I'd like to take my time a bit more. Just a bit. Maybe like make some buildings and stuff. Just like have some fun in the game. Like with Master for the Woolsey Hardcore, like you just take so much damage. I'm getting more than 15 because money actually matters in single player. And gem walls are nice to have. Okay. And this looks like it's heading towards the end of the cave. Do we have a ranged weapon? No, we do not. Okay, so we'll just YOLO out of here. Okay. Aren't you tied for most THC wins? Maybe. He starts streaming as soon as I return from a 5-day trip. Nice timing. Oh, that is certainly convenient. Okay, what can we actually make? We should be able to make a nicer hook. We can. Nice, lovely. Absolutely magnificent. Like, people really underrate hooks for mobility. They are my favorite mobility item by far. Now, the annoying thing is we don't actually have a bow right now, so now we have a bow. We can also make some nice arrows, and some nice flaming arrows. Okay, now we have a weapon that I'm not going to, like, just laugh at every time I use. Although I really should not diss Flare Gun. It is a very nice weapon. Like, Flare Gun and Orichalcum Armor is so underrated. Then again, that's mainly Orichalcum Armor that's underrated, not Flare Gun. But hey, it's a funny combo. Ooh, and we got some Demonite, and we can mon it. Nice. But what class am I? I'm not playing any class in this one. What I am tempted to try out, though, I'm not, like, playing any, like, one specific class, but I really want to try out the melee summoner hybrid setup that Shy Guy demonstrated in one of his videos, because I think he didn't use it nearly enough to its full potential. I want to try out Old One's army armors for the first time, because I never actually used those, and one of them in particular that I looked at seems to be really, really cool. Like, it's like a tanky summoner build, and it's awesome. I tested it out a bit, and I think it would be just a blast to try in an actual playthrough. That is, if we can actually beat Old One's army, which, you know, is of course an if. Now, I'm stuck between Demon Bow and War Axe of the Night, but since I can't craft War Axe of the Night, it's a pretty easy choice, to be honest. Okay. And we could explore over here, but I think this is going to be the end of the cave. We mainly just need to stay underground anyway until the end of the night. You should explore the surface. I mean, it's nighttime and Master Mode, I'm not gonna lie, they don't mix very well. I'll go kill this bat whenever he decides he wants to go in range of my bow, which might actually take a while, so yelling might actually be a bad idea. I'm not going to do that because this is still hardcore. Okay, 1 down. 2 down. Okay. Sadly, there are still 2 cave bats. Okay. And more cave bats. Forgive my terrible aim with the bow. I haven't tried to hit cave bats with bows in a while. I wonder if we should even bother mining tungsten. I usually only bother mining top tier ores, but tungsten's a pretty nice second tier ore. Well, I guess second tier would imply you're counting down from the top, which doesn't make much sense, because platinum isn't the best ore in the game, just like... And it's not even the best common one, because Demonite exists, but it's the best you can make armor with, like, from the start. But even that's debatable, because it's the highest in defense, but you have other, like, armors like ninja armor and the desert armor, I forget what that's called. So, like, I don't really know what a good classification system for ore would be, but I think I see some platinum here, so I'll go after it. Any tips about killing Skeletron Prime? Wow. Oh. That is a lot of flat. Wow. I wonder if drunk wolves have, like, bigger ore deposits. That is just insane. For Skeletron Prime, I would recommend... Well, I guess it depends what class you're playing. I usually like to kill him as the last mech boss because I find the twins and the destroyer easier. The twins because they're the twins and a bit of a joke. The destroyer because he's a joke to cheese and also just, you know, a joke. But after getting hollowed armor, Skeletron Prime is a lot easier. For any class. And then if you take out his laser arm, if you're just having trouble, like, killing the body straight away, or the head, I suppose, that makes it easier along with the bomb arm, but the bomb arm is pretty easy to dodge, so just taking out the laser arm should be enough in most cases. Because you do actually still need to kill him before the sun comes up. You could try a weapon with Pierce to hit multiple arms at once, but I find usually that just using a single target weapon with higher DPS and just aiming at one specific arm is good, because the only arm you really need to kill is the laser one. But if you're really having trouble, you could try killing all the arms, but again, you need DPS for that, so then you might not be able to kill them before the end of the night, which is a different issue. Time to just get a whole lot of gel, and possibly a hook, even though a hook wouldn't actually be useful, because we already have an emerald hook, but oh well. I've been actually, trying out Mage recently, and Diamond Staff is, like, surprisingly effective as a weapon. Like, it has better DPS than Space Gun, although, of course, it can't, become an infinite mana-less weapon like Space Gun. I think it's just better overall. Of course, it doesn't have great velocity, which is the one drawback. Okay, let's go make some tools. Because this copper pickaxe is getting really old really fast. I think I will go platinum for it. Just because I just really love mining speed way too much. Like, could start walking towards platinum armor, but no, platinum pick is far more important. And we can just look for a bit more platinum before heading back up, but I don't think we'll find much. That is a worm. You have to be slightly careful of them at the beginning of Master Hardcore. Not as careful as in For the Rosie, because, you know, they are still worms. Is he gonna, you know, attack? Would be nice if he did, or just, like, made any decision whatsoever, instead of just being indecisive. Okay. That's one thing flails are great for warm enemies. Always have been, but especially in the new update when they got buffed, they're now more effective against everything, including warm enemies. What time is it? Should be able to tell by the music. Oh yeah, I forgot it's the Drunk World, so the music doesn't actually tell you anything. You guys, well it does, but I'm not good enough to know Drunk World music. Okay, it is definitely night. Do you guys actually like the music on? Should I keep it on or off? Okay, now we're dealing with zombies in the tunnels, which is not ideal. And that zombie does a whole lot of damage, which is definitely not ideal. Music on? Okay. I do like the music. It is slightly harder to edit if I ever make a video out of this, but let's be real, what are the odds of me actually editing? Plus I have way more impressive runs to actually edit. This is supposed to be casual. Master Hardcore isn't, like, actually that much of a flex at all. We could just dig down a bit. We have a good pick now. We could mine some tungsten, get a better axe, although I'd honestly just like to wait for Demonite for that, because War Axe of the Night is also a nice sword, as demonstrated in our Tools Only run. I really like the specific challenge runs. They let you explore more of the game than normal. One thing I was actually thinking of as an alternative to this run was a Thorns Only run. So, like, could you beat the game with only Thorns effects? I decided against it mainly because Wall of Flesh would just be a pain, and I don't feel like grinding Wall of Flesh again. It's just painful. Could do the 1 block wide mining trick, but I would also like to not do that because Silt. And also, like, reading chat and doing the 1 block mining trick and going into Silt, like, is just not a great combination. It's a good combination if you're speedrunning. Casual Hardcore Master for the Worthy when? 3 months ago, but it wasn't casual. It's actually why I'm doing this one, because I felt that was just a bit too random. Not really random, although it was random in that, if you fight the Brain of Cthulhu, if you're like in a Crimson World, it could just randomly teleport on top of you and kill you in less than 2 seconds. Like, it's completely random whether it does that or not. I don't actually feel like fighting that cave bat. So Master Hardcore, in my opinion, is the sweet spot of, if you pay decent attention, you don't, like, really have to micro everything. And it's a challenge, kind of, but, like, I don't know how to, like, say it. It, like, makes you optimize stuff, but not in a painful way. Not like, how Master for the Worthy is painful. Casual Hardcore Master Drunk Worthy be Thorns Only, never. I hope that answers your question. Ooh, sapphires. A lot of sapphires, wow. Sadly, it's not, you know, a decent hook for us because we already have the emerald hook, but hey, sapphires are cool. Let's not die to a skeleton. Would not be the best thing I've ever done. Should also do this. Having recalls in an easy-to-access slot is... Oh, nice. Eliminated the Heart Crystal is one of the most important tenets of Hardcore. It's also useful in other runs, but especially Hardcore. As you can see, guys, we're doing the super advanced strat of not actually exploring, but digging a elevator really early on. It's a secret meta, definitely. The Zappinator does weird... Yup, it does. I wonder what damage that was, because something damaged something, which would imply there was an NPC, but the only NPC I know of that can spawn at this point is the Sciolist, and I don't see any spider caves. So I am confused. Oh! Bone Merchant. Completely forgot about him. I could use some more bombs. And what else? Get some more glow sticks. Why not? There you go. Oh boy, not another cave bat. Come on. Thank you. Okay, there's the boulder. Oh, nice that we can also get, I forgot, since it's drunk, we can actually get Crimson Ore as well. Drunk are fun. Like, unlike For the Worthy, it adds, like, both danger and benefit. I do want to play For the Worthy again at some point, but I'm a bit tired out of it right now. Mostly because I've also been working on another run that I haven't made into a video yet that's For the Worthy, basically a bit more painful. So hardcore is fun because it's not necessarily like it doesn't improve the increase the difficulty on its own, but it makes you play more optimally and rewards you for it, mainly by not killing you. So I've been enjoying it. Okay. For the really increased mining speed is really nice. Yeah, that's the one really nice part that I miss out on. But normally just speedrunning Platinum Pick makes up for it. Well, it doesn't make up for it, but it makes it tolerable not having it. Just normal gold, worthless. I shit on gold too much. It's a good ore. It's one of the classic ores, and I do like the classic ores, but it just gets overshadowed so hard by Platinum, because Platinum has more defense than Shadow Armor, and I mean, that's, eh. It is actually, I wouldn't say it's too unbalanced, though, because it takes ages to make a full, like, suit of it, but, one more defense doesn't make up for melee and movement speed, because melee speed is both useful for melee and summoner now. So Ancient Shadow with Snap Sword is actually, like, a pretty viable summoner setup. Assuming you have Feral Claws. There we go. What about the Voodoo Demons in Hell? That's a nice addition. It's nice, but oh, I completely forgot I have a Platinum Pick, so I can mine it now. It's nice, but it's also a double-edged sword, because, like, you have to be constantly paranoid about killing a demon over lava. So that's a double-edged sword. It is nice in some occasions. If you really want to form Wall of Flesh, then it is nice, but I always end up with, like, two, like, full chests. I almost said double chests. Like, I'm thinking too much about Minecraft. Like, I always end up with, like, 2 full chests of Guy Voodoo dolls at some point, and it's just like, why? Why are they this common? Like, it would be nice if they were a bit more common, but every demon being it is overkill. I'm pretty sure it's day now. Yep, it's day. I should also make something at spawn. I'll waste 1 more recall, even though I'm really low to figure out where spawn is. Okay. Time to just mark it. And let's make the house. I'm not sure if I want it too wide or 3 wide in the center. I think 2 wide because it's harder for enemies to exploit it. 3 wide and almost every single enemy gets in. 2 wide and you're somewhat secure. Plus trapdoors I'm pretty sure are 2 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Could also just count it out by the hotbar. That would probably be more efficient. But we can just get a basic base set up with crafting materials. For now, Just to store items in so we have inventory space, that's the only real reason. Then we can go out and explore. Not even gonna bother with, like, walls or anything. There we go. And what should we do? Anvil in the center because it's too wide, and then we can make the chair for symmetry because that bothers people if it isn't there. And we can just make platforms for chests. We only have 2 right now, so we can do 1 on either side. And we can just dump some ores in here. That should be enough for some room. Then we can dump the rest of the potions in here. And why not? We can also put some plants there while we're at it. I'm not sure. I'm never sure if these should go into plants or ores. I just put them in plants. And that should be good. Oh, and also fruit. I guess we can use 1. And let's go use the Demonite. Warax or Lightsbane? I'm actually gonna... You know what? I'm gonna go Warax. Oh, nice. It got a good modifier as well. I really like the auto swing. Like, Tools Only, like, has convinced me that Warax is superior. And it doesn't actually swing that slowly either. I'm sure with Feral Claws, Lightsbane is just inarguably better, but we don't have that yet. I'm gonna try this out. Oh, tree. Nice. Like, look how nice this is. Oh, only 22 damage. I'm surprised. Plus, you can walk backward, and, like, it still swings against the enemy. It's just so nice. Warding Step Stool. Well, that makes up for it being a step stool. Ooh, Cactus Armor. That's just amazing in Master Mode. Vanilla Master Mode. Not as good in For the Worthy, but in Master Mode it really shines. Like, you can use it all the way up until Platinum, honestly. It's just that good, the Thorns effect. The only real reason you change it out is for the Eye of Cthulhu fight. Like, until then, it's just nice not taking damage. Well, you still take damage, but, like, you kill the enemy, like, so fast. Also, Water Leaf is nice. How much do we have? We already have enough for armor. Nice. Having mobility would also be really nice. But might be a bit too much to ask for. Got an umbrella hat. And some platforms would be good. Let's put them in slot 7, the platform slot, because no other slot is the platform slot. I have like a weird setup. Like, I have my side mouse buttons on 7 and 8. So, like, I just put easy to access items onto there, even though, like, they're far away and hard to, like, get to normally. And then, 2 is always my pickaxe key. Or in Bedwars, it's my block key, actually. And then 3 is always my panic key. I just put whatever item I use when I don't feel like dealing with anything anymore in there. So in Terraria, it's 3 calls. In Bedwars, it's Ender Pearls. And then 4, in here, in Terraria, it's always blocks, like no matter what. I just find them incredibly useful to have on hand. They're very underused in normal gameplay. People always forget, like, in combat, Terraria is still a sandbox. Like, blocking off enemies is the best approach early game 90% of the time. It's just so much easier. That's some weird generation. Could go into another cave. I'm going into another cave. Can't help myself. I like loot. Glow sticks are also nice. Oh, shines. Very nice, actually. Ooh, umbrella. That is a very useful item if you can actually use it correctly, which not a lot of people can. It's amazing for early jungle rushing in THC. You can oftentimes beat a significantly more skilled player if you get it and they don't. And even between, especially between skilled players, it just, it's so nice. Not particularly useful in this circumstance, but still nice. I keep on, like, avoiding enemies like I don't already have a War Axe. I don't know why, it's just instinct. I see how little mobility I have, and I assume I just can't fight. Oh, still took a hit there. Not ideal. Okay, well that was the most disappointing cave of my life. Let's see what's in here. Another chest? I won't say it's always worth it to check dead ends like this, even though that would be a very easy thing to say, because it's not always worth it. Sometimes it's just a complete waste of your time. But in this circumstance, it happened to be worth it. And I'd say in general, if you're not rushing, like, downwards, it's usually worth it. Especially if a cave has been looted, like in multiplayer. It's usually worth it to check side caves, because a lot of people don't. If I find any large trees, I'll also go chop those down, because we could use some more wood for the house. And I think it is nighttime soon. Ooh, okay, this is interesting. Probably a bad idea to be exploring the ice this early, but everything I did was a bad idea. Let's go. Ooh, no, I'm gonna save these. Don't care too much about luck right now. Frostburn will be very handy, indeed. So we'll go craft some nice cactus armor before we venture further. There we go. Exiting out saves like half a second, moving it into your inventory. Definitely worth it. One thing I do need to get better at is, like, speedrunning, because... Oh, okay, that is not a good zombie to run into. That could have ended badly. Because a lot of, like, the best players in THC, basically what I play in the Terraria UHC videos, like, they're all speedrunners. I just dislike speedrunning because I feel like it's just the same gameplay over and over again, but it's something you need to be... Not speedrunning itself, but it has a lot of skills that are just very useful in Terraria in general. So I need to get better at those skills that I'm lacking. Let's see. Okay. I hate that platform formation when you don't place it exactly evenly. Okay. More amethyst, worth it to collect, even though they're amethyst, because again, money. It's weird, like, always keeping track of, like, what game mode I'm playing and if money is useful or not in it. Ooh, this music is nice. Well, maybe nice isn't the best word for it, but it's interesting. There you go, I can turn my actual computer volume up a bit. Not the in-game one, because that's a bit loud. There we go. You can turn it back to its original. But definitely interesting music. Like, unlike most Terraria. Not that other Terraria music isn't interesting. I mean, this style is different. Ooh, platinum. What class are you going to play? I'm going for a... Well, I want to try out a melee hybrid summoner setup. Because I feel Old One's armor, like, just never gets a chance to be used, so I want to try that out. Not like a specific class, like for like a challenge or anything, just something I want to do this game. I am really bad with the bow. I need to... That's one aspect I need to get a lot better at. Luckily, we haven't faced any ice slimes yet. Well, flail would actually be nice here. Glow stick. Nothing much down there that I can see. Osterworld music makes the underground snow biome way more creepy than it is. Tools only? No, I'm not doing tools only again. Well, I might, like, continue the series, but I'm not doing it for this run. Ooh, platinum. This, like, sounds like the soundtrack to, like, a really intense, but, like, subtly so scene in a movie, with, like, action slowly rising up. More than it does a game soundtrack. Like, just, like, a really cinematic dive scene of, like, the protagonist, like, unknowingly going into danger. Oh boy, that pressure plate scared me. I forgot I disabled the trap. Oh wait, did you already complete tools only? No, I got up into the mech bosses, I beat the mech bosses, and I'm taking a break from tools only. Because the rest of it is really just spamming Plantera with Ice God, crafting Shroomite Digging Claws, beating the Solar Eclipse to get the Chainsaw, and then killing Moonlord with that. Which, I mean, is time-consuming, but not especially interesting in my opinion, so I'm taking a bit of a break. I'm not sure if I'll complete it, because the really interesting part is already done. I think pre-hard mode is the most interesting for tools only, because that you can do with, like, the melee tools only. Hard mode just isn't realistic for that. So, like, the mech bosses and stuff, well, first one was done with a flare gun, then second were done with Ice God. And, like, that's just, like, range gameplay, but, worse. And mage gameplay, but worse. So it's just not as interesting as trying to true melee everything, and you can't really true melee Plantera. You can, technically, because there's no time limit, but it's not as interesting. We reached, like, the end of the, like, cave part of this cave. Not cave part, hill part. We can work on the house. Because, yeah, we already finished that cave, so we really would just be working on the house. We got 16 tin bars, which is quite useless. We can get some platinum. 43. How much do we need for the full set? 75. Okay. Quick tip, you can just multiply this number by 3, because every time the chest plate and the helmet are worth equally more and less than the leggings. So you never actually have to add together everything if you want to know how much a set of armor costs. I wonder how much iron we have. Not enough to make anything, sadly. Okay. How many mobs are there? Not very many. Ooh, one thing I should make before I do anything is Frostburn. There we go. And we could explore over that side more. We have good enough weapons now. Plus cactus armor is underrated. We have a blowpipe for some reason. I've never actually tried out the blowpipe. I don't think it's very good, though. I don't know of any interesting pre-hard mode ammo for it. Like, compared to Demon Bow, I think Demon Bow is just inarguably better. I don't know why we're using sticky glow sticks. Those are terrible. They're like good in certain situations, but not most situations, and that just leads back down into the same cave. Okay. What do we have? We never equipped climbing claws. There's no real need to, because they have no modifier and are pretty much useless, but still. Can I say how much I hate this specific Drunk World music? It's so overused. The other Drunk, basically every other song besides this is great. I mainly hate it just because of how overused it is. I don't remember hating it initially, but boy is this such an overused song. Is this... okay, that's slightly better climbing claws. Would also probably be a good idea to get some NPCs in, but eh. I wonder if this goes into the same cave system. Otherworld Overworld Day is just boring Zelda, basically. What's in here? More caves. Wonderful. Why does the titanium melee helmet give over 20 defense? Doesn't the adamantite one give over 20 as well? It is weird, like, just how much defense is in the helmets, though. Like, sometimes, when I used to play Terra, I would just pick the melee helmet even if I was playing another class, just because of how much defense it gave. I just didn't care about the other stats. I only cared about, defense number go up. Oh, I thought you were a Heart Crystal, Red Slime, and you're not a Heart Crystal, and now I'm sad. I'm gonna kill you. Okay. Boulder taken care of. That, like, arrangement of amethyst looks familiar. Probably... oh, no. It was for Dart Trap, maybe? Yep, Dart Trap, okay. Keep forgetting I should be picking up these gems, even though I have a better hook already. They give such a ridiculous amount of money. Okay, and what else do we need to, like, do, actually, before we... I was gonna say go caving, but, oh, that was a close call, to be honest. Okay. And I can't tell, is that another pressure plate? Why are there so many traps in this version? It's just weird. Is this a trapped chest? Like, I don't know, I'm just paranoid it's a trapped chest, even though, like, I know there aren't, like, a ton of dart traps and explosives, so, like, I know in my brain it's not, but, like, I need to make sure for some reason. Ooh, Moonload legs! Yes! Ooh, but we have to give us a cactus on his set bonus. We'll sit. Can do that. And this. Oh. Never want to fall into a body of water without knowing what's inside it, in real life or in video games. What are your thoughts on Star Wars? On the originals, on the new movies, on the prequels? There's a lot of different Star Wars that I could have thoughts on, and that a lot of people do have very opinionated thoughts on. What particular version of Star Wars are you interested in hearing my opinions on? That is a ridiculous amount of topaz in one vein. I love how, like, they made certain, like, gem veins bigger, so you could just get, like, 30 topaz in one vein. It's just hilarious. You remember in your first playthrough using melee armor with ranged weapons? Yeah, honestly, I don't think that's, really too bad a playstyle. Like, the extra defense is noticeable. Like, you have lower DPS, but it's honestly just kind of a tank versus, glass cannon. sort of choice. It's not like a bad setup. Damage isn't the only thing that matters. Finally, Magic Mirror. Not even finally, I suppose. It's been like no time at all, but still. I don't actually care about 1 diamond. It's not going... Well, it probably will make the difference because of my luck, but statistically it won't make the difference based on an average person's luck. And I have to go by that so as to not just become completely paranoid about everything. Free cobweb. And I think we also got this cave as well, so we're up to 160 health, which isn't too bad. And we have some mobility now. We also have another chest. We can go like this. And let's put all the, like, building stuff in this chest. All the new ores, which is just amethyst in that chest. And all the potions and stuff. Wow, 4 shrine potions. That is a decent amount. I still want to find some tall trees, though, because we haven't really found any. So, where did our buildings go? Here we go. You can put all of that in there. And that in there. We can keep 1 stack of rope on us, and, what? Oh, I thought it was, like, switching places instead of, just, stacking the rope like it actually is doing. That was weird. And we don't really need the blowpipe. We can put that in, like, an old gear chest. At least until we get NPCs, which may be a while, because I really hate house building. Well, I also just don't want to chop down small trees, even though it would probably just be the best choice. Mage helmet gives like 8 defense, and you're trying to be mostly mage. I mean, honestly, either melee or mage helmet makes sense for mage in my opinion. It depends what difficulty. It's kind of pointless going melee in, like, For the Wolsey on most difficulties, particularly master. But if you're playing, like, non-For the Wolsey, defense is more valuable. In For the Wolsey, the only real tank stat is damage reduction. So Beetle Armor and Turtle Armor are, like, the only armors that, like, are worthwhile if you want to go defense. Which is why I wanted to do non-For the Wolsey Master Mode for this, to try out Melee Summoner, because it has a good deal of defense, but it just isn't possible on Master For the Wolsey. Or, well, like, it's possible, but, like, you may just not have armor at that point. Because stat bonuses of Old One's Army armor are decent, but just not particularly fun. I suppose I should check the last house. Just in case it has an epic flinch staff or something. Flinch staff, I mean. I keep on, like, getting the ice one mixed up with the useless one. There we go. Blowpipe can be good in jungle with darts. How good are poison darts? Like, I've never used them before. Oh, Crimson. Okay. I don't think I've actually had the alternate biome pop up as the first evil biome I encounter in a good while. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Blood crawlers can just hop to their deaths, I don't mind. I don't want to smash an orb yet because Goblin Army is still a bit dangerous. It's actually, funnily enough, Goblin Army is more dangerous in Master for the Wolsey, or just not Master for the Wolsey, regular Master, than in Master for the Wolsey, because you don't have the convenient lava lakes lying around, so you actually have to go down and put in effort to get to Cavern Lair, to cheese goblins with the lava. Almost jumped into vines, which probably wouldn't be too disastrous, but still. Well, like, at least played a bit safe. Oh, 1 damage, never mind. I wonder, is it 10 damage they deal? I forget how much damage they deal. Was there a single... Oh, it was, like, hidden, kind of. Okay. There's only, like, a single, I don't actually know what it's called. I'm gonna call it an anthill. I'm sure that is definitely not the right... Is there another Crimson biome here? Wow. I thought there was only one evil biome of the alternate type in Drunkwolds. Okay. That's strange. Okay. Yeah, that's really strange. I do not remember ever having 2 alternate evil biomes before. And we still haven't encountered corruption, which I assume is on the other side of the world, because I think it always has been, but there has always also only been one other alternate evil, so who knows? Maybe it was just one, and Woljent did something weird with purity in the middle. Okay, desert could be the true underground desert, or maybe not. But if it is, it would mean jungle on this side, but Crimson and desert already, and jungle together would be weird. Then again, Terra is weird, so you can never rely too much on what you think should happen. Around 20 total damage. Yeah, Demon Bow's just better. Demon Bow is, like, surprisingly easy to get. What can I get rid of? I don't need this many Climbing Claws. I have no idea why I have this many Climbing Claws. I prefer, lower defense bonuses and high damage bonuses on accessories early on. Just because in pre-hard mode, defense is really underrated. Like, you can tank so much with just a decent amount of defense. It's insane. Spear is not underrated. Well, it's a good weapon. Maybe it is underrated, but, like, not enough for me to care about it. What can I get rid of? We don't need 3 different stacks of healing potions. We don't need 2 different stacks of healing potions either, actually. At least this is getting us more wood. We don't need a second step stool, and we don't need another pair of climbing claws. Oop, that's mud, so maybe jungle? Who knows? Oh yeah, but I forgot, jungle and ice. I forget if they can be on the same side or are on the same side. We don't need multiple moon mode legs. So I think jungle might actually be on the other side with snow. I think that's how it works. Because I remember in Tools Only, jungle was on the same side as snow and we just didn't get snow loot. We got a sandstorm in a bottle and we got no blizzard in a bottle, and it was sad. According to the wiki, the anthills are called chasms. Why? Like, corruption chasms I get. But Crimson, come on. They're not chasms. That doesn't make any sense. Plus, that's no fun to say. Okay, that's the dungeon. Okay, it looks like jungle might always be on snow side, instead of just can be on snow side. Because I highly doubt jungle... Yeah, I think jungle and dungeon are like hard-coded in every seed to be on opposite sides, and that should be... yeah, that's the ocean. Maybe we'll find angler. Oh, that is a crab. I forget if crabs deal damage or not. I don't particularly want to find out, but they have more than 5 health, so I assume they deal damage. And I don't see angler. And it doesn't look like we're about to get him. Wow, I'm taking way too much damage. Yeah, I'm just gonna get back to base. We did get a good amount of wood, though, from those trees. And we can fill up our chests some more. Okay. And we don't really need shurikens. What chest should this go in? This is really a plant, not really a block. We can put that in with the plants. And we can also put, like, general materials in. Blocks themselves can still go here. Grenades are more of a weapon. And that's another old piece of equipment. We need a fishing chest, actually. That's one thing I always forget to make. I just throw, like, all the fishing equipment in with some other assortment of gear. There we go. We can make a fishing chest. We can start throwing up some stone walls. Provide a nice contrast with wood, and it's not like we have an infinite supply of wood anyway. Alright, I was just hopping in. You're gonna die now? Okay. Try not to do it too painfully. There's actually a bit up here that we missed. Yeah, and now I have to get rid of that one wall. There we go. And I never like, you know what? I could get rid of the one chest and have, like, a nice open pathway to, like, the other levels. But I kind of, like, just want to make the other levels on, like, the side of it. Like, kind of like this. So we have 46, 36. Like, we just add NPC rooms on like that. So 26, 16. Kind of something like that. And maybe we could even, like, put wood walls in the side to, like, differentiate, like, player areas from, like, NPC areas. This is, like, gonna be the fanciest shoebox ever. I don't actually mean that. I'm sure there's people who, like, actually built nice shoe houses. This is just, I don't know. I'm kind of, like, utilitarian in my building, but I also like it to be organized, like, neatly. So that just probably makes people, like, feel more pain, because, like, oh, you cared enough to differentiate the walls of the rooms, but you can't put 2 seconds into, like, making the furniture look nice. And the answer is no, I can't. That should be good. And then how many rooms do we want? We could have, like, 2 each and, like, build up, or we could just build up. Let's do 1 more. Okay, down to 38. Four NPC houses. It won't be enough. Like, I always run out of NPC houses, no matter how many I build. There's just so many NPCs in this game. I do dislike some of the useless NPCs. They just take up space from, like, the ones that you actually care about. Like, 90% of the time you just find Crimson Hearts out in the open. That's weird, because I mainly find Corruption Hearts out in the open. I very rarely find Crimson Hearts out in the open, comparatively. The platforms are very nice to hook through. I'm just slowly becoming, like, a speedrunner in habits, but, like, not at, like, actual skill at speedrunning. I'm just skilling their housing design. Because it's so nice. Like, look at this. These are all valid houses. And you can just, like, hook through in such an open area. It's great. The tall tower of tax evasion. Now, let's extend this a bit up. I don't actually have enough wood, but, like, I also don't care. And then on the second floor, we can have the unique crafting station, so, like, the extractinator and stuff. This is gonna be the ugliest house ever. Like, if I ever, like, was an architect in real life, I'd be working for the Soviet Union. Like, their housing is so utilitarian, it's insane. We can add in some platforms. Like, you look at, like, a city with all those, like, apartment buildings, like, built by Soviet architects, and it's, like, the exact same everywhere. Like, that's what I'd be in Terraria. Like, everyone just falls to communism. Like, not, like, through any, like, desire of the player, they just are like, we all have the same houses. The player never buys anything from any of us besides the Goblin Tinker anyway. May as well share stuff. That's just what I imagine the NPCs are like. Bro, you live in such a housing. Yeah. Like, I've never actually, like, lived in an apartment. It's always been in, like, a rural area. Not rural. I guess suburban would be the word for it. I've never really particularly enjoyed the city. Like, I've visited there, but it's always been, like, staying in a hotel or at, like, a family member's apartment. I've never really lived there for an extended period. And rip Party Girl. I will not feel that at all. Party Girl is, like, such a useless NPC. Except for once, the, cake or whatever she sells that gives 20% mining and movement speed, that is the one useful item she has. Everything else is useless. So that automatically puts her above the painter in terms of usefulness, I guess. Okay, and we might actually... how much? I think... Yeah, we have enough for tables, but not chairs. Okay, time to make a few chairs. Nice that the NPCs drop gravestones, so the player doesn't have to go to another world to get them. I swear, someone's just gonna join the stream, see the gravestone, and be like, oh my god, fake, not hardcore. And assume I died. And that should be good. 8 NPC houses should hopefully be enough. Hopefully. You know, a double jump would be really nice right about now. Oh, there comes the ghost. Didn't even wait a second. You know, normally for, like, dramatic suspense purposes, you're supposed to, like, wait and then scare me when I'm unprepared, but I guess just going in immediately works as well. Maybe not as well, but it does work as well. Okay, that seems to be most of the stars on that side. We seem to have some money. I would like your money. Thank you. Goodbye. It's weird, I'm not sure how stars, like, spawn rate works, but it seems like they all clump up near the player, but, like, some also fall, like, randomly throughout the world. I'm not sure how it works. Like, I assume it's just they spawn in a specific range, but sometimes it's outside your range to, like, hear them falling. And that's how it's done, but I don't know. It would be interesting to, like, find out. Because if it is just in a specific range, that would mean that those, like, worldwide fallen star bridges aren't actually useful. We should save that. Here we go. And this can go in the plant section. We should name the chests. And we should also make a separate herbs chest. So let's make this potions for now. And let's make the empty chest herbs. Or plants. Ores. Equipment. Fishing. Would be nice if we had like an ocean chest, but we can get that later. Building. And to be determined. Okay, we named all but one of the chests. Good progress. Ask the people in THC programming to find out. I might. Someone, like, in there has been busy, like, just reworking the entire ELO system. Like, they're dedicated. I, like, looked at the Underground Desert, was tempted initially, then I remembered I have 160 HP on Hardcore Master. Maybe not the best idea. Is there anything in the ice? I could try looking for another ice cave. I don't think I'd find any, but maybe. Just get past the slimes. Ooh, I wonder if that hit twice on one swing. Might have. Ooh, I just remembered, since it's single player, I might actually be able to get some use out of the Dark Lance. I doubt it, but hey. I really wish they buffed the Dark Lance, or like any spears at all in 1.4, because they buffed all the swords, indirectly nerfing spears, and it's really sad because spears are fun. And they used to be quite viable, and now they're just not, sadly. I really loved using spears. The Dark Lance was my favorite weapon. And now it's just sad, not able to do anything. I could try out, like, hard mode spears to make the challenge a bit more interesting, maybe. Because I do really like spears. It's just sad that they're not viable. We need a good cave system, because, like... oh, I just jumped into ice. That's not the best idea I've ever had. Okay, let's go build a quick bridge. Yeah. You know what weapons desperately need attention? Frost Moon and Pumpkin Moon gear. You know what? Like, 1.2, like, end game, like, equipment, not, like, just equipment, but, like, the end game in general of 1.2 was my favorite, like, end game sure ever had before Moonlord. There was, like, so much variety and so many bosses you could fight in any order. So, like, Golem could be your final boss, depending on what order you fought stuff in. The Moons could be your final boss. Duke Fishron could be your final boss. There was so much variety. And then 1.3 came around and was like, hey, we have a Moon Dude. And that's just the only final boss now. And, like, there's no point in doing, like, half of the events, because, like, you can just do the pillars, which, like, you can't fail at, by the way. It's like the Goblin and Pirate invasions. Like, no matter how bad you are, like, just spend enough time at the pillars and you're gonna beat them. And you just get equipment that's better than literally, like, any other weapons in the game. I just hate the pillars so much. Moonlord by itself, I mean, I'm not in love with the boss, but it's not a terrible boss. Pillars are just... I feel like they remove content from the game. And, like, pillars are not enjoyable in any way. You can't fail at them unless you die in hardcore. And, like, there's no challenge, really. It's just a lot of cheap hits from random mobs that you don't see anywhere else, and inflated damage numbers. And again, you can't fail. It's just dumb. Unlike this cave, which does not seem to be dumb yet because it has not ended. If it ends, it will become dumb, but so far it's not. Would be nice if we could get maybe a blizzard in a bottle, though. Okay. platinum's nice. Haven't seen that in a while. I think I just haven't been watching out for it, so who knows how much I skipped over. There we go. Only enough for like, what, 6 bars or something? But hey. It's progress. Did I just get 2 potions from that pot? Huh. Buff Cultist would be nice. Honestly, like, just Cultist straight to Moon Mode would be, like, my ideal, what is it? Hold on. Did that guy sell glow sticks? Because we could really use some glow sticks. He did. I'll buy 100. Bit more. But I love glow sticks, they're so useful. Oh, should probably remember emeralds as well. Okay. I don't think I've actually seen Corruption yet, by the way. I think I've only seen Crimson. So Corruption has to be somewhere on this side. We've only had Demonite ore so far. Not any Crimson ore. Oh my god. That is painful. Okay. If we, like, only had 100 HP, or, like, 120, we would have, like, died instantly or not been able to, heal in time before Poison just dealt the final 1 HP blow. Wow. I need to be way more careful of drop traps. And we do not have nearly enough. Okay, how much further? Okay, so the cave still does go further. Cultist straight for Moon Mode would be cool. They could finally use Cultist's Expert Bag for something, yeah. Like, and then you'd be able to use all the cool pre-pillar weapons there are, instead of just not having any cool weapons to use because pillar weapons are just the only viable weapons. Which is just dumb, by the way. I think I've said that. Not Cultist. Pillars are like the one event that subtracts content from the game, which is really hard to do if you think about it. Like, it's not that difficult to not subtract content from your game. It's impressive to, like, manage it, to be honest. Can I outrun these vultures? Probably not. Because this terrain is nowhere near flat enough. And they seem to be quite good at flying over obstacles. And now I'm slowed, so almost certainly not. Okay. If we got a grav pot, that would be really nice. Wings would just... they would be so nice to make sure we mainly don't die of fall damage. Legiosity would also be nice, but not quite as good as Wings for mobility. Hermes boots would also be appreciated, but honestly, like, recently, like, I've been, like, not appreciating Hermes boots that much. I've just been much more reliant on hooks. I still love having Hermes boots, but dealing without them isn't nearly as bad as people think. I'd much rather have a hook and a Cloud than a hook and Hermes. At least in my personal opinion. Hook and a Cloud are my 2 favorite mobility accessories. And now we got Frosted. Sad. You know, since they're not even wearing full Cactus, when we get back we can make partial platinum armor, even if we don't have enough for the full set. And it would still benefit us. Not really be a waste of resources. Okay, cave continues down there. Was actually useful to go back just to clear our inventory. Okay. Let's not get hit by another dark trap. I love how you can survive an impact from, like, an infinite fall distance just by hooking down right before. Like, you increasing your velocity somehow, like, stops you from being hurt. Like, Cloud in a Bottle makes sense to negate fall damage with, but I hate sticky glow sticks so much. But a hook does not. I am not complaining, however. Hooks are incredibly useful. And fun to use. Here we go, a bit more platinum. Maybe we can even make helmet and chestplate if we get a bit more. I think we're at 43 bars right now. So we need a good bit, but not a ridiculous amount. Full plat and Moonlord legs wouldn't actually be too bad in combat. Wouldn't be half as good as, well, it would be half as good, but wouldn't be, like, nearly as good as full plat for tanking, but still pretty good. Okay. Ooh, nice. Another heart crystal. What I'd really like, would be Cloud in a Bottle, but that doesn't seem to be happening. Weird you can, like, hook up into ice, but you can't hook down into ice. That's strange. Okay, well, this cave seems exhausted as well, I'm not gonna lie. Luckily, we have some NPCs now. Let's see what armor we can make. We might actually be able to make both. I think we might have just enough. Yup. Wait. Yeah, we have just enough. Nice. We can take this off as well. Ah, yes. The best armor combo. Moonlord legs and platinum armor. 22 defense isn't too bad. I think we'd have a bit under 30 if we had the full set. Ice doesn't break from below when using Gravpot as well. Yeah, ice is just weird. Doesn't make any sense. But, oh well. Okay, we can put that away. Don't really need the umbrella hat. We should probably store sand somewhere. And we can make a bit more frost arrows before going on. Here we go. And I'm not sure how I feel about venturing into the jungle Master Hardcore 180 HP, but like our caves ran out and I'm bored. Plus, we haven't found the corruption yet. If we find one more life crystal, EOC can naturally spawn, which would be cool. We don't have a good amount of defense for tanking him. I would like the full platinum armor set before we do him, because full plat is actually better than Moonlord legs for I, just because of how little damage he actually deals and how effective defense is. That is a lot of zombies. And still took damage, okay. Thought for a second it was 114 instead of 14, which, if we were playing on Master for the Woolsey, it would have been. Which is why I consider Master Hardcore like a more casual run. Like, I can get hit and not be dead, which is nice. Just forming some lenses. I'd like to make an EOC summon and sunglasses. Well, we need dark lenses for sunglasses, but goggles, which are kind of like budget sunglasses. Okay, what do we need to do? We really need regular healing potions. So honestly, I think we might just need to do regular caving for a bit more. Maybe just work on an elevator. We have some money. We could blow up a desert for more money. So maybe we just need to buy like a few stacks of bombs and work on the elevator. Which is funny because we haven't beaten any bosses, but I mean, all our caves just naturally end for no reason, so might actually be the best approach. Plus I don't feel like mining an elevator, so bombs it is. And it's faster, unlike in Forza Woolsey. I wish, ooh, Snow Hood. I wish that, the armor sets were a bit like in Calamity, where all armor sets gave you mining bonuses, and the vanilla ones gave you stronger mining bonuses, so you'd have a reason to collect the vanilla ore sets. To not only collect the vanilla ore sets, but to give the, old ores, like, a reason they weren't, like, 100% inferior to the new ones. Just collecting a bit of lens. A bit of lens. Like, you get a piece of a lens from a demon eye, a piece from another. I do need to be somewhat careful because I imagine either the corruption or the jungle is coming up, and I don't know which is more dangerous. I think the jungle would actually be like 100%. How many people actually mine a elevator? No clue. Probably, I'd say a lot of newer Terrarians, but a lot of newer Terrarians probably don't make elevators, so I don't know. And here is jungle, okay. And there is corruption. Okay, we combined the two most dangerous biomes into one. What could possibly go wrong, says the game. Well, we got some throwing knives at least. I think we got some crimson shrooms as well if we want to make poison knives. This is such a weird, like, area. You have the living tree, you have the jungle, and you have the corruption, like, all in one place. It's unnatural. Glow sticks are just great for screening ahead of you. Seeing what's out there, trying to kill you. I feel like I forgot to mine a chest earlier. Oh, what does this show up on the map as? No, that just would show up as a regular chest. Maybe I didn't. I think I saw... I wish I had a bug net. I think I saw a zombie or something, so I'm just gonna block it off. Ooh, nice amount of platinum wool. Pretty big deposit. Train generation in a nutshell. Yeah. Terraria is like usually like pretty okay, but it just goes bonkers when it is in a drunk world of any sort. Last time it was a snowy jungle. This time it's a corrupt jungle. I think corrupt jungle is way more dangerous. Ooh, there's an orb. Don't want to break it yet because Goblin Army is, honestly worse in regular Master than in For the Woolsey. I don't think there's any real side entrances I missed. But there you go. And there's the Eater. Sadly, we still don't have a double jump. Literally, our only mobility item is a hook. Although, Moonglowed Legs kinda count. I wonder if Poison Knives might actually still be useful. Might as well collect some shrooms. I hate how, like, hooking can accelerate you, like, later on sometimes. It's really annoying. And here comes the jungle, which is probably worse than the corruption. But at least we're out of the corruption. And there goes the Devourer. And a jungle bat. Okay, I am out. That is a ridiculous amount of damage in one hit. That reminds me far too much of For the Woolsey Hardcore. Are you gonna do the strategy? Which strategy? Underground corrupted jungle, yeah, such a fun biome to be in. Okay, looks like we didn't actually have any lenses before, so we can put them in the herbs chest. Just forgot forgot to move my herbs earlier into the herbs chest, so that's why there's nothing there. I was wondering if we had somehow messed it up. But no. Oh, Joe, we can keep. Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to Mr. Demolitionist and buy a few bombs. We don't need it, like, all the way to hell yet, but a good start would be nice. Make a elevator? Yeah, I'm making an elevator. And we can get rid of that. And move this up. So we can see in here. Making a elevator with spawns is just so satisfying, although it is slightly annoying when it isn't perfectly equal. You do get a ton of blocks from it though, which is great. I prefer bombs instead of dynamite just because it's far cheaper and not actually that much slower, because you can throw bombs down faster anyway, and it's not as if, like, the elevator being, like, 5 blocks wide instead of, like, 10 is, like, a huge difference. You get a ton of blocks anyway. You won't need any blocks after creating an elevator with either. We need a mining helmet. There we go, this should help. And there we go. Oh, that was a rail. We found our previous cave. And we found a worm. Which will instinctively terrify any 1 HP hardcore player, but probably will not threaten anyone else ever. Besides knocking them off ropes. There you go, that's 1 stack down. Hopefully we find another cave before we run out of the new stack. What I'd really like is a glowing mushroom biome, because they usually have tons of hearts, and they would also allow us to upgrade our potions. I would hope we would have more than 1 healing potion. Until we get full plat, I'm probably just gonna keep wearing the mining helmet. It's just so convenient. Not that much of a defense loss anyway, only like 4 defense. What we could do, honestly, is switch to the Flink's fur coat as well. We'd have like the full like meme setup. That's one thing you can do on Master Mode, because it's not for the worthy, you can use meme setups. Okay, no pressure plates, which is very nice. Okay. Guess we're just gonna get another flail. The more I use it, the more I just prefer the War Axe as a knight to like all other weapons at this state of the game. At this point in the game. It's just so nice. There's the ability to moonwalk with it, like, it's just a fun weapon. We're just gonna casually blow up this guy's house. I won't... Okay. Wasted a few bombs there. Went through some platforms. Didn't blow up some wooden beams. Oh god, that is a lot of wooden beams. It's annoying because they're not solid, but they still disrupt rope. There we go. And that should be, not the last one. Although it will have to be the last one in a while before I drown. There we go. He's ignoring the questions. I've been mining a elevator. What are the questions? Something about kidnapping a person who disliked. I can neither confirm nor deny that information. People hear someone crying. Definitely not the person who disliked. Don't worry about it. And I should probably go up for air. That might be a good idea. Oh, come on, not another one. You'd think if it had, like, a magical invincibility mode, it would, like, charge while it was invincible, but no, it decides to only charge while it isn't invincible. Okay, this is a huge waste of bombs. That was a sudden change in music. Wait, this is not equipment. Wrong chest. Building. There we go. Here you go. Time to look back at the questions going on in chat. He's keeping someone hostage. Plot twist, it's Photon. You have no denial. Well, earlier today, people were saying that I wasn't Photon's ult. And that I wasn't Photon. Maybe I just kidnapped him to make him do the For the Woolsey streams. Here you go. Some old bombs could probably work. But there's so much water there. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. There has to be, like, at least one good cave in this, like, general area. There has to be. Nothing there. We've already explored this. That is a singular lake. This looks like it might go somewhere, and it has platinum. Even if it is contributing to the flooding problem in the elevator. Mining Helmet is just so nice. Like, who needs defense? Cabin. Hey, finally, cloud in a bottle. Also a keg. Very nice. We can make some ale, which isn't actually that useful at this point of the game, but hey, it saves me the trouble of trying to figure out its recipe, which I assume is just wood, but still. Now I don't have to craft it. It saved like 20 seconds of my life. I appreciate it. Maybe more like 5 seconds if it was just wood, but hey, I don't know that. I don't know what it's made out of. Probably just wood. Might require Luminite bars for all I know, though. Should be more caves over here. Hey, finally, Heart Crystal. And I've got silicon asphalt. Should be able to fight him. Don't think there's anything else in this general area. Or maybe there is. I am pleasantly surprised. And another Heart Crystal and more platinum. I like this. The true blood of the gods, Luminite Ale. I mean... Could be that, could be Ichor, who knows? Seems more dignified than Ichor, at least. I love Moonlord Legs so much, I almost don't, like, want to get the full Platinum set once I get it. Maybe once we get the Traveling Merchant I can put on a gi, and then just go max mobility. It'd be dumb, but, like, it would be funny. It's like I have a shiny red balloon, even though I don't. Also, we finally got a good chest for fishing. Ooh, and a grav pot. Nice. Okay, that was exactly what I wanted. Potions. Invis can go in here, we don't need it. We should probably set this out. Replace this, put this in here. Equipment, we can put this in here, why not? And building. That should be good. Wait, well, not worth the time to get the food buff anymore. We'll miss no islands like this anyway, as opposed to the very, very low chance of missing some islands normally. With Hermes. Still, like, worth it to get Hermes, but eh. At least you can pretend to justify not having it. You missed out on so much as a stream help. Okay, so we got platinum armor, and we're not using it. Because Moonlord Legs and Mining Helmet are just better armor pieces than their respective... Yes! Than their respective platinum counterparts. Okay, that was like the one thing I wanted from Floating Islands. I can live and die happily now. You remember him from the Tool Only streams? Lava Gamer is actually like a pretty long time fan. I think I've seen him in some of the streams before that. I can't remember if it was 1HP Master Forza Warzy or the Forza Warzy Master Hardcore streams, or both. Oh yeah, and Photon got kidnapped. We also got some pretty nice defense accessories. We got Fledgling Wings. Oh my god, 71 damage. Should not have done that because the game automatically wastes the healing potion, so I should have, like, at least just waited until it was below 100. I did a Photon moment there. Oh well. Photon, sometimes, like, panics and uses healing potions too early, and then he died in the jungle once because of that. And now I just call, like, whatever... Okay, that is not optimal. Okay, what potions do we have? Archery. Not optimal to fight him already. But we do have wings now. So it could be worse. If we got a decent arena together, it should be fine. Okay. And would be nice if we could get some ice torches real quick. For arrows. Okay. Okay, we're out of time. Hopefully that's enough. And let's do this. No Hermes, but we should be fine, hopefully. This music is intense. Wings are definitely helping out. I love Moonlord Legs so much. I'm tempted to keep them. Sadly, don't have any gestures there. Yes, Falling Star! Oh, I got hit. I'm sad. I'm now bad at video games. Okay, eye down. That is a lot of Servants of Cthulhu. Oh my god, how many Servants of Cthulhu is that? Okay. Might have slightly overestimated that boss, but that was uncomfortably close at the end. What can we get rid of? This looks like the most useless accessory. The others have more defense. Flawless stage 1, because stage 1 is a joke, but stage 2, it's not the easiest fight ever. But, I mean, defense can just tank it, so that's fun. We got an eye pet. And don't really need this. We got. I hate how it drops lesser healing potions. Like seriously, come on. Like you're gonna like fight Eye of Cthulhu with lesser healing potions, and like it dropping normal healing potions would be like too much of like a time save. Seriously. Okay. Luckily, though, we have a lot more mobility now, so I'm feeling significantly more comfortable. We did use up most of our buffs, but we should be getting full plat armor soon. Although, I'm honestly not sure if I want to, like, go for it. Moonlord Legs are just really nice, and I don't know if I want to, like, give those up yet. You've written the list for hard mode items for green only. Have you seen it? I have not. If you just posted in the Discord, I'll see it there. Okay, what I want to do... first off, we need to fight either Eater of Worlds or Brain of Cthulhu soon. I'm honestly leaning towards Brain. I think that would be a fun fight. And it's not in the jungle. Let me look at how to make an archery potion, because I believe we have some of the ingredients. And the archery potion is really helpful. So if we made some Jesper's arrows, I think we could kill some of the creepers, get a better bow, because Tendon Bow would be significantly better than Demon Bow. Archery. Oh, just Daybloom and bottled water. We can get some potions up and running then. Daybloom, lenses, water, and what ores? We can get some lead. And some mushrooms. And we can go get some water to craft the bottled water. Okay. And archery. Iron skin. Regen. And we could honestly make swiftness as well. Okay. That's a good amount of buffs. What else could we use? What else could we use? I mean, I think that's it, honestly. For, like, major potions we need. Yeah, I think that's actually it. And we can put, this with the sky chest just to, like, make it feel more unique to go along with the fishing chest. We could also fish instead of doing, Brain of Cthulhu. What would you guys rather see, Brain of Cthulhu or fishing? You sent the list in the Terraria channel. Okay, I'll check it after the stream. Okay. So what would you guys rather see, Brain of Cthulhu or fishing? We can go empty that out. Would be nice to have some glowing mushrooms. Would be really nice. We can also get rid of this. It's so nice just having the 2 tools instead of the 3. Fish? What? Why is everyone saying fish? Hold on. Fishing, fish, fishing, fishing, fish, brain, fish, 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 fish. Why does everyone want me to fish? Bruh. Are you guys really that into fishing content? Why? Just why? Let me get the bug net if we're doing this. And there goes the fallen stars. Why do you guys love fishing so much? High Adventure, yes, it's 4:53 a.m. Help me. Going to sleep might be a good idea. I don't know why you're watching a stream at 5 a.m. But then again, I don't know your sleep schedule, so maybe you're just nocturnal. And in that case, I can't really help you. Okay, we have 19 enchanted nightcrawlers, guys. You guys said to fish, so we're fishing. I don't know why. Are you serious? Guys, we're not doing tools only again, just to, like, clarify. I think the game wants us to, though. And I'm scared. That is just... Okay, moving on. Moving on. I don't know why the game decides it giving me a rockfish, like, first try before anything else. It just gives me the rockfish. I don't know what's going on. I'll be real. Okay, we're getting some armored cave fish, which is nice. Specular fish, I guess we can make more recalls because we can't really make wormholes. I don't know why you guys want me to fish so much. Wooden crate. Tin bars, see? Awesome loot. Awesome loot. Oh, iron crate. Oh, journeyman bait. I don't know why we're, like, actually getting useful items. Like, the tin bars weren't very useful, but the bait is useful. I wonder if Nightcrawlers are better. Oh, Nightcrawlers actually are better. We can use up the last of it. But, like, Rockfish, like, I don't get why we got Rockfish before anything else. Okay, Copper Ore. The Crate Luck is balancing it out. Make specular fish into seafood dinners? You can do that with specular fish? I guess they are useful then. Okay, we'll make the fishing platform a bit bigger because I like being able to see. Okay, you guys tell me, should we do, Brain of Cthulhu after this, or mine for a platinum set of armor first? Terry is taking pity on you. Apprentice Bait? I don't actually feel like using that. That's just bad. Okay, I think, it decided to take pity at first, and then didn't feel like actually giving anything past the first rockfish. We used up all our fishing luck on our first drop. Not armor goes straight to Brain of Cthulhu. Bruh. Ooh, shine potions. Convenient. Brain, mine. Just gold. Wow. Okay. Because we lack entertainment. You guys are the ones who told me to go fishing. I don't know what's so interesting about fishing, but you were the ones who told me to do it. Finish Elevator. I don't know about finishing the entire elevator. That seems a bit boring. Any advice for Master Mode for the Woolsey Skeletron? Vertical platforms, and then a hook with a Featherfall and Gravitation Potion. If you want a less interesting fight, you could just make a regular arena, but that's a really fun way to fight Skeletron in my opinion. May not be the most effective, but it's very fun. Oh, Sailfish Boots. That's actually quite useful, and guarding as well. Okay, one more. Okay. Let's see. We could get rid of the Band of Regen, or the Warding Step Stool, or the Armored Egglet. We have so many, like, armored accessories, wow. We can get rid of that, I think. I wonder if an Armored Egglet would be better than a Band of Regen. I wonder which is better. I'll get rid of the Egglet for now. Well, I'd say that's a good amount of loot for a very short fishing trip. Don't want to push our luck too much, but I mean, Sailfish Boots are quite good. And we have enough left for quite a few of the arrows as well. Enough stars left. Getting attacked while fishing is more intriguing than Brain of Cthulhu fight. Change my mind. I won't, because Brain of Cthulhu fight is literally a casino. I just realized we don't have bombs. Bombs would be useful if we're fighting Brain. We have 220 HP on Master Hardcore. This is not a good idea. But, oh well. Don't spam the chat, by the way, Super Minecraft Leg Dude, or I'll have to meet you. Are you gonna put on the plat helmet again? Nah, mining helmet is obviously the best helmet to fight the Brain of Cthulhu with. I don't know why anyone would use a regular platinum helmet. I mean, you can see him better, And, like, why would you ever, like, use a normal one? Please don't let this be where the run dies. I mean, we have a mining helmet. How could we possibly die? Could use a larger arena. I'll state that the goal is just to get a few tissue samples. I don't actually think we can kill him, but may as well make the arena. Nice chest down here. More worms, for some reason. This should be enough for an arena. I mean, Mining Helmet, like, basically makes us unkillable versus Brain of Cthulhu. I wonder what the granite biome item is. Oh my god. Anyway, as I was saying, I wonder what the granite biome item is. So let's you upgrade your mining helmet. Night vision helmet. I want an ultra bright helmet. That's just an item I really want. Okay, we need to visit a granite biome. I've never used this item before. And it seems cool. Unfortunately, I don't think I have any granite biomes. Let's also make cooking pot. Seafood dinner. Seafood dinner. And not seafood dinner, because those are for endurance potions. Unfortunately, we don't have enough blue ink root at the moment, so we'll just be using seafood dinners. There we go. The Ultra Bright helmet is better than Hollowed Hood. I agree. This isn't a normal run. He doesn't have Bog. Yeah, sadly, Bog, I'll be real, I don't think we're gonna be getting Bog anytime soon. Just a feeling I have. Okay, for Brain of Cthulhu. Can also get rid of this. I want light for the fight, so I can see. I might just take like a lot of those. Night Owl potions are actually pretty cheap once we do find a glowing mushroom biome, so I won't really save those. Ultra Bright Helmet is better than Hollowed Hood. Mining Helmet is better than Chlorophyte Mask because it's a Mining Helmet? Yeah. Chlorophyte Mask is just sad now that it doesn't have the highest defense in the game anymore. Like, it's completely useless. Like, seriously, 5% damage reduction as a set bonus? Is that a joke? Ugh. I hate how they ruined all the good individual armor pieces, because it was fun making armor pieces, like, outside of sets. The Valhalla Knight Breastplate and Chlorophyte Helmet was a very fun combo to use. Even if it wasn't the most practical, but just stacking defense like that was funny. Okay, we have to be careful of regular mobs because they deal... Okay, Crimson Hearts out in the open. Okay. Seems normal. Ooh, Life Crystal. Because they deal an insane amount of damage. For some reason, Crimson Biomes have, like, a lot of Life Crystals in them for some reason. Not, like, a lot, but, like, per, like, block, it seems to have a lot compared to regular caves. I don't know if that's a thing. Or if it's just because it's an open area. But I mean, I don't know. It's not like they can, like, spawn, like, on the walls. So, I don't think the open area is really helping it too much. Okay, I'll break these two first, why not? Might be a terrible idea. .240 HP seems fine. Couldn't possibly die. We have a mining helmet. It's not equipped, but we have it, so, I mean, how could we possibly die? Okay, Arm Stealer has arrived. Nice. Okay, that was premature healing. Okay. Just wish these blood crawlers would die. I hate the random teleports so much. This is why I hate Fighting Brain. You just can't control whether he teleports onto you. Or, like, directly in front of you. It's so dumb. I hate the random teleports so much. Such a dumb mechanic. Well, may as well gather some more fallen stars. Got some vertebrae, we can get a bit more. I'm gonna fight him on the surface next time, so at least when he does randomly teleport, we can deal with it better. Then why fight Brain? Because it is supposed to technically be the better boss to fight, because it gives Crimson bars, which would let us make a better bow and better armor. But you can actually, like, kill Brain before you can kill Eater of Worlds. The problem is sometimes you get unlucky and he just teleports on top of you and you can't do anything, which is annoying. Also getting some vile mushrooms. I'll make an arena here. We'll fight him on the surface, so when he does randomly teleport, it's not the end of the world. If this was Master for the Wolsey, I wouldn't even consider fighting him before we have 400 health. But it's not, so it should be possible. It's just frustrating, because if we get unlucky, we just have to recall. Do now goblins spawn? Yup. I'm not too concerned about goblins, though. We can just spam grenades if we see goblin armies, invading. We have money. Could also just hide in the house. Goblin sorcerers don't deal that much damage. Plus we have buffs now, so again, I think it should be fine. The nice thing about the war axe is it is, you know, a war axe instead of just an axe, so you can kind of defend yourself while chopping down trees. You can see absolutely nothing here, but I'm still killing them. I'm running a bit low on frostburn arrows. Fight Cthulhu for a new bow then? I don't know what day it is that it drops Crimson Ore. Not really something I can predict. We might have enough lenses, but I don't actually know. And we haven't actually found a good cave system yet, so we don't happen to like have a summon from just a random chest. Okay, this should be wide enough, definitely. I just want one more level, because 3 levels is just so much nicer than 1, or than 2. Okay, should be done with the last layer. Now hopefully he doesn't despawn this high up, but I'm hoping it'll be fine. Flail would be really nice right now. Hasty's better. Need to learn how to aim with this thing because it's a good weapon. I'm actually better aiming with bows rather than guns. Time to just look for more fallen stars. I think someone sent something in the chat regarding how fallen stars are like determined to fall, but I didn't read the whole thing. So I'm not sure exactly how it works. Right, that should be enough either way. Ah yes, the cool looking white ghosty skin. My favorite. A blizzard in a bottle would actually be really nice. Gives a nice little boost in whatever direction you're going in. You can go and get your mace from your building chest. Is it actually in the building chest? Maces are good at defending against creepers, but I used the mace in the Forza Warzy runs, and it isn't perfect against creepers, so Jester's arrows are actually better. Ooh. This could be useful. Sadly, it looks like we don't have any tissue samples, so we can't make a meatball. Looks like we will be getting some vertebrae, though. I love how you can moonwalk with all the tools. The tool weapons. So nice to use. Okay, this should be enough. Aw, we're too short. Okay, we can at least make the powder. And we can talk to the arm stealer. About getting more bullets. And how much ore do we have? Could make some silver bullets. But first, we should make some more. Oops. We should make some more frostburn arrows. There goes the last of our regular wood. Okay. And this should be enough to make a good amount of them. There you go. It is in the building chest. I don't want to use the maces though, we already used them in the other place here. Craft a flaming mace for a 99% chance for battery forge. Yup. Although actually, crafting initially has a lower chance, actually, to give a battery forge. Somehow I don't think my Terraria listened to that and keeps on giving me battery forges when I craft stuff. Here we go, 78 should be good. Plenty of ammo now. Well, and if you don't know what day it is for the Crimson, spam help from the guide. Oh, that is actually an interesting idea. Didn't think about that. I don't plan on fighting Eye of Cthulhu for Nubo, though I don't think it's necessary. Weird that it's not a 100% drop. I thought it was to get the vertebrae in Expert. And I don't think it could possibly be lower in Master Mode. So I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe it just isn't. I wonder what the chance is in Normal, though. If it's this low in Expert/Master. Because I think Expert and Master share all the same drop rates. Besides from Master exclusive items, of which there are not really a lot. besides like pets and relics, which are pointless. Why didn't you buy a mini shark? It's meh for the fight. Although honestly, it would be good for stun locking the brain, but I mean, I don't have a ton of money, and I don't feel like blowing up the desert right now to make some more. So mini shark would be good for the fight if you feel like spending a lot of money. Silver bullets would also combo well with it, as well as... I don't actually know if the brain has defense, but if it does, you'd want a necklace. But I don't feel like spending that much time on the fight, as is evident by my 240 HP. I need one more vertebra. Vertebra. It's just bra, because I'm not getting any. No verta. You could try for a ball of hurt. That would be so cursed, fighting Brain of Cthulhu with a ball of hurt. But like, again, I don't need to, I just need to not get unlucky. There we go. Yeah, the drop chance for vertebrae seems really low for some reason. Did I forget a campfire down there? I think I forgot a campfire down there. That probably didn't help anything. Probably didn't cause me to lose, but it probably did not help anything. Okay. See how much better the Jester's arrows are? It can hit so many more at a time. This is going way faster. As long as you stay away, like, the Jester's arrows are the best for this. Because the mace isn't perfect, sometimes it will let, some through. Jesters, you don't have to worry about that, because you can just stay away. So it not hitting one or two isn't a big, deal. Yeah, look how much easier it is with space. Probably didn't need to buff. But I mean, none of them are super expensive. So... I think the bow actually has better DPS. So nice seeing how fake the illusions are in non-Voidaloozy. I don't have to stare at my minimap constantly. Although running into one probably also isn't the best idea in the world. This is why I enjoy playing non-Voidaloozy Master Mode. It's so much more relaxed. I think regular Master is the best for hardcore. It gives a good challenge, but it isn't like insanely unfair with all the random enemies. Because on regular Voidaloozy Master Hardcore, I don't know why I said regular there. Ah, there we go. Nice. Like, you don't die to bosses, you die to enemies. I don't actually think I died to bosses in any of my runs. I think every single Master Voidaloozy Hardcore run I died to an enemy. Could be wrong, but even if it wasn't all, it was a vast majority. But yeah, once you have space, that fight is trivial. Brain of Confusion. We can get rid of our warding step stool. You don't like how the heart has an eye. Could be a bit unnerving. That is a lot of Crimtane Bars, wow. Deathbringer. Wow, we could make the full set of armor. Would use up most of our tissue samples, but we don't need a ton more. And meatball. And bow. Ooh, nice, nasty. Look how much more damage it is. Like, this has a good damage reforge, but I think it would be like 21 base anyway. Look how much better the Tendon Bow is compared to the Demon Bow. The Demon Bow is just sad, it needs a buff. And full Crimson Armor. It will certainly help our mobility. And we can put this in here. This in here, this in here. And this in here, because I don't think we actually need any other weapons. Ooh, we can get a very, very slight fishing rod upgrade, actually. And Deathlead. But yeah, Crimson Armor is a nice step up. Nice argument, but Tsunami is the best bow. Phantasm is technically the best bow. Although, it is a pillar weapon, so by definition it's a pretty bad bow. I don't like any of the pillar weapons. Which I've said multiple times. Okay. I like a so random assortment of items we have. We need to get more bombs. Actually, this might be a good time to explore the underground jungle. Not gonna lie. Tendon Bow with Frostburn deals 30 base damage. Like, look at this. This is pre-boss. Like, you can get the Tendon Bow without fighting the Brain of Cthulhu. Like, that damage is insane. Like, we got it post-boss, and it's still, like, ridiculously good. Like, it has almost as much damage as the Meatball, and it has way better range. I am glad, though, to have actually gotten the Meatball at a stage in the point where it's actually good. No Moonlord Legs and Vanity. I don't like Moonlord Legs' actual look. I love the effects, but its look is a bit weird. I will say. 31 defense is Wisp buffs, though, so I don't think we actually have that much more than we did. But the life regen is great. Hopefully there's actually a entrance this time to the underground jungle. Because our last Drunk World didn't have any, and it was really annoying. Oh, Tavern Keep. We could do Old One's Army. Probably not the best idea to do right now, but late pre-hard mode is usually when I like doing it. It can help out with Wall of Flesh and early hard mode a bit. The Sentry you get is actually about as good as the Queen Spider Staff. Well, not about as good. It's nowhere near as good DPS-wise, but its base damage is similar. But then, I forget if it's one mech or... I think it's one mech. Post one mech, you can also do it again and just get better loot. So, theoretically, it could be worth just saving medals until you kill a mech, and then you can buy better Sentry. Theoretically, you could save enough to buy Valhalla Knight Armor, like, from, like, pre-hard mode, but that would take ages. That's one thing they should fix, like, make it so... you can't just save an infinite amount of medals. Because theoretically, you can just beat the Old One's Army a lot in pre-hard mode, and then just get Valhalla Knight Armor instantly after Golem. Which, I'm not sure how I feel about that. I wonder if this is the underground jungle entrance. It'd be hilarious if it... What is this actually? Oh my god. Another warding step stool. Wow. I think... Oh, no, this is just a fake cave. Okay. It didn't look like the real entrance. But the real one is usually a bit more out in the open. But if this isn't, I wonder what is. Because the jungle is probably going to end soon. I think Drunk Worlds just don't have an entrance, which is sad. Please have an entrance. That is a large pool. Wow. That's like half an ocean-sized pool. I don't think we're gonna get an entrance. And I'm sad. We have 23 base defense, which isn't terrible, I suppose. Yeah. Oh, we got the angler. That's worth it, I guess. Our regen is actually pretty decent. We do have both the Bandans and Crimson Armor, though. So those are, I guess, working together. I'm not sure if it's, like, worth it to, like, stack regen like that. Or if it would be better to go for defense. So I guess technically we could go for Hellstone. I'm mad there's seriously not, like, an underground jungle entrance anywhere here. Are you gonna do Queen Bee? Not right now. I mainly want the jungle because it's just great, for life crystals, for bog, for ivy whip, jungle armor, technically pre-boss armor, that's like the best mage armor in all of pre-hard mode, because Meteor can situationally be better, it has slightly higher DPS, but it doesn't have any max mana bonuses, and jungle has a lot of max mana. I think it's, can't remember if it's 80 or 100 max mana in total from the jungle, but it has a lot of max mana bonuses. Is that a cave I see? No. And it also has, like, I think 16% reduced mana usage, so jungle is great for not using up all your mana. Which, I mean, you could just use mana potions, but then you have to go and get a mana flower or just spam whatever your key is for it constantly, and it's just annoying. So jungle is a great quality of life armor, even if it's not the absolute best for DPS. Of course, there's nothing down here. Why would there be? I love how Goblin Army still hasn't spawned yet. I think this just feeds into the same one. Sad. The one thing I dislike about the corruption is how so many of the chasms... Wow, that, like... I dashed in one direction and dashed, like, the opposite way into him. It was weird. Yeah. We need a shiny red balloon. That's dead end. And these are all dead ends. Okay. I wonder if a meteor spawned. I wasn't paying attention. No, it didn't. Is there... Hold on, we have one more chasm to check. Well, two, I think, actually. So there should be an entrance. There always is somewhere. Okay, one entrance. Maybe there isn't in Drunk Worlds, but I'm pretty confident it should be this one. It's usually the first or the last, I think. Oh. I guess we just don't get an entrance then. Okay, cool. I guess Drunk Worlds don't have an entrance. There was like one THC, which also didn't have an entrance, and I just bombed my way in through one of the tunnels vaguely close, and I heard someone trying to bomb just hopelessly from one of the really, really tall chasms. I don't feel like getting that gnome. It took them forever, and I was able to just beat the entire Eater of Worlds. Here you go. Trying to read chat while going down. Oh, hi, Phantasm. While going down a tree is not the easiest thing in the world. Although there are harder things. I walked into an angry dandelion once in a Master for the Worthy hardcore run while reading chat. That was sad. What's your next beating Turles only video gonna be, Phantasm? Time to just waste way too much of my life mining into this area in hopes that it connects to the underground jungle in some form or another. It probably won't. Oh, you were AFK. What did you miss? We beat Brain of Cthulhu a bit ago. Not sure if you missed that. And now we're looking for the underground jungle entrance, which probably doesn't exist anywhere, which is sad. Swords Only Part 2 on Calamity tomorrow. I need to play Calamity. I have not, like, played that, actually. I know, like, literally, like, every other major Terraria player has. But Swords Only on it sounds interesting. I'm not sure how many new Swords Calamity adds. Okay, this is a ridiculous amount of Shadow Orbs, wow. This is where all the Crimson Hearts are going. You would personally wait until 1.5 comes out? I mean, I've never beaten it. I'm not sure if it's worth waiting for a new update. How much does 1.5 change? Oh, finally, Meteor. We could get, like, a 2% better main weapon. I wonder if Phase Blade has auto swing. It'd be really annoying if it didn't. Are we still doing Zagrana versus Hunter Singy? Yeah. Whenever you're ready. Not sure when everyone's schedules coincide. Oh, nice. We actually found a way into the underground jungle cave. Doesn't look amazing, but hey, I'll take it. What about tomorrow? Ooh, I think tomorrow and Saturday, maybe... Hold on, wait. Is tomorrow and Saturday 2 different days? It's Friday, right? Yeah, tomorrow is like the one day I can't play. But if, you can play Sunday, I could do that. I don't know why I'm still mining platinum. We don't even need platinum at all. I'm just mining it out of reflex. So yeah, I can play Sunday or any time in the week after that. I'm going on college tours tomorrow. This is a lot of hornets. Oh wow, Bazaar. First armored Bazaar on the first hornet. Guys, I think I'm Dream. I might have accidentally modified my game files. Bro, what are the chances? Ooh, this is not good for health. Oh my god, 43 damage. What? Of course. I don't want to die to a spiked slime. That would be sad. Why are there so many spiked jungle slime? Why are there so many slimes in general over here? I am not taking any more chances with that. Spiked jungle slimes are just a menace. Wow. Getting a new setup the next week. Oh, that's gonna be nice. Yeah, hopefully we can avoid all the red, blue screens. And yeah, red dots would definitely improve recording quality. Okay, we got a few jungle materials, and we do know there is a jungle cave there. So we could keep on going over there. We could use a snow pylon, but we don't have the mechanic yet. So that's a dilemma. We can put this in herbs. We still need more life, because, like, we still have to be way too cautious right now, because we just need more life fruits. Well, no, life crystals. I'm thinking about hard mode when I shouldn't be. We're not even, like, near the wall of flesh yet. Are you gonna stream tomorrow? No, I'm going on college tours, so will not be able to stream. Okay. I wonder how long this stream has been going on for. Because I have no idea. How long has this stream been going on for? It has been going on for, wow, almost 3 hours. Okay, do you guys want to continue this stream or end it here? We could continue and either fight Eater of Worlds or just try to find a good cave. Or we could end it. Which do you guys want to do? Hold on, wait, is there... Okay, I got a ping in THC and I was worried they were holding a THC mid-stream like they sometimes do. Skeletron? Oh, I am not going to be able to kill Master Skeletron now. Why? Why would that suggestion enter your mind? Why would you think it's a good idea to fight Skeletron right now? Continue? Okay. We'll continue for at least a bit. We can get the elevator up, maybe get some Hellstone. Actually, we could try Jungle one more time. Maybe with some buffs, it would be a bit more bearable. We have extra fish. So we don't have to use our seafood dinners. But just increased life regeneration by itself would be nice. Proceed. Okay. We have like a really nice assortment of mobility accessories. Let's like rearrange it to look nice. There we go. We have all our mobility accessories. No, I'm not exploring the underground desert right now. That is just a no. I want to keep this casual, not go into the underground desert first thing. We still need more HP. I mean, Master Hardcore isn't the crazy part. The crazy part is I have 240 HP right now and no hell weapons. I don't think I have enough DPS. That's the crazy part. It's not for the worthy, so Skeletron himself isn't too hard. I just need health. And maybe, you know, maybe also a Molten Fury. That might be good. Tendon Bow is nice, but Molten Fury is really what you need for Skelly. I just don't think Tendon Bow has enough DPS. That, and I also don't have Hellfire yet. So Hellfire and Molten Fury are just gonna destroy Frostburn and Tendon Bow. Although Frostburn and Tendon is like a good substitute, but it's not a good enough substitute. The better weapons, in my opinion, are the biggest issue. 240 is maybe doable. We did it with Rain, but still, we just need HP. Like, the dungeon isn't, like, gonna do us much good without HP either. Once we get more HP, we could also fish for more mobility and stuff. Okay, I think I need to use the flail more. The flail is surprisingly good. Especially for groups of enemies, but even its single target damage is great. Because it hits twice. If you time it right. Which is hard to do, admittedly. But it does hit twice if you time it. I'm just not timing it well at all. Oh. Platinum and a life crystal. Okay. Oh! Boulder traps on minecarts are not the most effective idea. Although I do worry somewhat about running into an explosive minecart trap, because that's just an insta-kill button. You can't do anything about that. Okay. Here goes the boulder trap again. Was there anything worthwhile down here? There was a ruby. And more rubies. Here we go. We finally take 1 damage from slimes. We know we have achieved some modicum of armor now. Ooh, completely missed this the first time. Oh, okay, just another flail. Never mind. Godly flail. Oh, wow. So useful. What potion? Splunker potion. Okay. Okay. The flails are really good at multiple enemies. There we go. Don't know how many jungle spores we'll be getting with this jungle though. Would be nice if we knew how to find the main cave from here, but oh well. This tree will do nicely. Okay. Oh, wow, warding boundary regen. That is useful. A teleportation potion. May as well take it. Don't need another stack of healing potions. We only need 1 stack. I don't know why we have 2 favorited. By the way, guys, if I'm not paying super close attention to chat right now, it's because the jungle is by far the most dangerous biome in free hard mode. Way more than the Crimson and Corruption, so not gonna be able to instantly respond to chat for a bit while I explore. But you can, like, still, like, say and ask stuff. I'll just read it once I get back. Oh. Not sure why Jester's arrows were first. Okay. See, yeah, you can hit it 2 times if you time it right, which is nice. Okay. Could you die, please? Thank you. Oh, we don't have inventory for vines for some reason. There we go, some more stingers. We can craft bog soon if we really wanted to for some reason. Although it's gonna get outshone by Fiery Greatsword real quick. but still. It's bog. Not desert? Oh yeah, I'm excluding desert by default. I should be remembering desert. But yeah, desert is the most dangerous. But it's also like something you just forget exists half the time. But yeah, desert would definitely be more dangerous. Jungle has better loot though. Ooh, nice, Staff of Rikos. Staff of Rikos will be very, very nice indeed for getting a Herb Farm set up. Are you gonna make the Void Bag or Leaf Blade? We can't make the Void Bag yet because we didn't kill Skeletron. Although, actually no, we could form Bones actually because it's drunk. So I guess we could get Void Bag. Okay, already got that tree. Would be funny if this would attract chest. Okay, good, it isn't. I'll just leave this here because I don't feel like figuring out what items to throw away to get those. None of those are great. I can go collect the chest some other time. That's a weird arrangement of jungle spores. It's 1 AM and apparently you can't stay awake for 3 days in a row? Huh. Apparently the human body wasn't designed to do that. I wonder, like, how many of, like, the viewers from each stream, like, are from which area of the world, because, like, I have a lot of people saying it's, like, 1 AM for them when I stream. I assume they're from Europe? Sherlock, I'm assuming you're from Europe. There we go, Hermes boots, nice. And more potions that I can't make room for, so I'll just leave for now. Okay. Just need to collect this last spore. Ooh, nice jungle house. And, not as nice loot. We're getting a lot of spores, though. Oh, well, you're from, Eastern Europe. Okay. Maybe I should try and stream earlier in the day. I keep on, like, thinking, like, oh, I should stream later on because that's peak time, but, like, it's not for Europeans. Oh, nice anklet. That will help for lightning boots. We don't need 2 bands of regen. Yeah, we can't take anything else. So yeah, we can already make lightning boots once we get Goblin Tinkerer. Guess you'll watch till you fall asleep. My, like, unbiased, like, advice is to not watch streams until you fall asleep because, you know, not really productive for the brain to be watching screens, but then again, I'm not your parent, so I can't tell you what to do. Ah. I hate jungle slimes. Okay, there we go. I do remember one Technoblade stream, he was talking about how, like, it was getting a ton of views, like, from people who, like, only, what was it, like being recommended the video and not clicking on it, like on auto cue. So his Siri was like all of these like viewers were just asleep viewers. I wonder like how much that happens. I think it was on like his, what was it? I'm running out of torches, I think. Yeah, I'm out of torches. It was on one of his Minecraft story mode streams, I think, actually, of all things. Ooh! Fishing rod upgrade. Nice. I have so many chests I need to clean out. This isn't trapped, I don't think. Okay. I just gave up on emptying these. I'll come along here later. We're getting a ton of spores, which is very, very nice indeed. Ooh, life crystal. I hope I'm not missing a ton of life crystals like when I stream, because I know it incredibly annoys me when other streamers just miss the most obvious loot, and it's annoying. So I try to not miss that kind of stuff. Another Anklet of the Wind, okay. And more potions that I can't fit in my inventory. Okay, I think the only real other thing we need is Pharaoh Claws. Why are there so many mad ears? Yeah. Just drink that to get some inventory space. Really need to get a piggy bank and a void bag. And a safe. Just all the inventory extensions possible. Oh, another life crystal. Oh. That was not optimal. Oh. Brain of Confusion saved us again. I need to get better at dodging stingers. There we go. Now the rest of the man-eaters should be dealable. Thank you. Okay. I don't think this is trapped. Okay, I hate trapped chests so much. I have to be like paranoid every time I open a chest from anything. Luckily, only golden ones can be trapped. There we go. This is a faster route to get to this. Hey, Pharaoh Claws. Okay. Ooh. Nice. Don't think we need any more jungle spores right now, so I'm not going to go to much effort to obtain them. is opening. Oh, more feral claws. Wow. Okay, I think that's enough jungle exploration for now. Our inventory is just a mess. Another equipment chest, to be honest. And there we go. And anklet and feral claws and Hermes boots. There we go. And we can collect a few more fallen stars as well. So I think we are ready to go to Hell, and then after that, well, finish the elevator, go to Hell, and then kill Skeletron next stream. I think I will end this stream here, because we have a good deal more prep before we can kill any more bosses. And until then, it's just a lot more grinding. So I think I can extend the elevator off stream because, you know, it's not the most interesting thing in the world. And then next stream, Eater of Worlds definitely. Well, actually, I don't know if we want Wurmscarf, but maybe it's not a top priority. We want to do Skeletron, and then Queen Bee as well. Also, like, Eye of Cthulhu would be a good idea. Okay. You're back. Welcome back, Phantasm. Okay, I'll go end the stream now. Goodbye. Oh yeah, and join the Discord. Link is in the description, as usual.